Guys, Mark Goldberg here from Mark Vlogs Watches with a quick word for your friend and mine, ArchieLuxury, Paul Pluta, AC3, Archibald Chesterfield III. You know, he invented the quick wristwatch check, and the rest of us on YouTube, well, we just stole it. Help keep Archie full-time on YouTube by liking this video, watching this video, tell your fuckhead friends, and make sure to subscribe to his Patreon. And now, ArchieLuxury.
Okay, this is interview 2. This is the Dave interviews. Super collector extraordinaire. Dave, we were talking in the first interview. We were talking about the fact that you are a significant Rolex collector. Collection 20 to 30 pieces.
Yep.
You've got 11 solid gold sports Rolexes.
Yep.
Most of those are on bracelets, so some are on leather.
Yep.
Daytonas, you love your Daytonas.
Correct.
You've got vintage.
Yes, I have some vintage, yes.
What I wanted to ask you is in this interview here is, so let's just have a look at that. So we've got 11 gold. Vintage, we've got, how many vintage have we got there?
I don't want to go into the specifics of all of them.
No. But vintage, you got about six vintage.
Yeah.
And your modern collection is probably what, another 10 say pieces approximately.
But I have sold a lot of. I've had all the current models, and I've sold all those. Like the Hulk. I don't have a Hulk.
Don't have a Hulk.
Don't have a Batman. Sorry, I do have a Hulk. I just haven't worn it. A friend of mine gave it to me. I've got it worn. Batman, I don't have anything.
No. You've had a few Batmans.
I've had heaps of Batmans. I've owned a Batman for 2 minutes.
Yes.
What it took me to walk to a dealer.
What I wanted to ask you is, with your collection there, what predictions do you have for the future? What do you think is going to happen to the vintage market?
I think the big vintage market, there's limited supply, so
it is fucking hard. Vintage is very,
it is hard.
very hard.
Well, you've helped me a lot with the vintage that I've got. We had all the issues with some of the watches, like the case back and stuff like that. You just need to be educated and know. And I didn't know what I was doing, other than I knew after talking to you which were the hot vintage models, and then we went and got it. We got a bit of experience help.
Yes.
Remember we heard of another gentleman who said, all you got to do is look at a picture of a vintage on a forum. People on the forum say, you just got to look at a picture of a vintage.
It's not true.
That's just fucking bullshit.
No, vintage can be a minefield itself.
The guy we went to, remember he said to me, he says,
Yes.
you've got to smell it, taste it.
Yes.
And just have it under magnifying glass to know. These other people on forums put pictures on there and think they're fucking experts. They're a bunch of wankers.
What do you see happening with vintage? Will vintage get stronger?
I think so, yeah. Especially some of the 1680 red subs. They're very, very popular.
Yes.
The Steve McQueen 16. What's that?
1655. 1655.
And then the 1665, like the Sea Dwellers.
Sea Dweller, yeah, they're very popular. You got the 1675 GMT.
Yeah, that's very popular.
That's very popular.
The nipple dial's popular.
Yes. Yes.
I just think if they're in good quality condition, then
your vintage collection, you've got 4-digit plastic, 1680, 1675. You've got.
I don't have the Daytona, 4-digit Daytona. I don't.
No. Then you've got what you'd call crossover.
Transitional. I've got transitional.
You've got 16800 sub.
Yes.
Then you've got 16. You've also got Pepsi and a Coke pre-ceramic. So that's that's like a kind of, it's not a vintage car. It's like a classic car.
Yeah.
It's
The 90s.
Yes,
I've got
90s.
The noughties, as you said.
Naughty. No, the noughties is 2000.
Sorry, 90s.
Yes, the 90s. Yes. With this sort of collection that you've got there, what do you envisage happening to prices?
I think prices for...
Tell me this. You've got 3 sectors. You've got gold sports.
I think gold sports will go up substantially from where they are now.
Okay.
That's my own
How
personal-
how high do you think in 10 years' time? Let's look at a 10-year outlook. We don't need to go through your Pacifics, but what percentage do you think, like if you have a $30,000 gold sports Rolex, what percentage do you think is going to rise in the next 10 years? Will it double, more than double, or what do you think?
I think it'll double, yeah.
Double?
If it's
That's not a great return, really, is it?
yeah, but you get the enjoyment that goes with it.
Okay.
It depends though. It depends. Like if it's a gold, let's say it's a gold Yachtmaster.
Yep.
That's not going to double.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
No, but you'd
Yeah.
have to say it's got to be a gold Daytona.
What do you think is going to happen to vintage then, that segment? Will that double, or that could be triple, or what?
I think that could go up higher. Yes.
Higher?
If you've got the right vintage, yes.
And modern?
I think modern won't go up as much.
Okay.
Because it's already had such a big leap in such a short
Okay,
period.
so it's sort of... Okay.
I could be wrong, but
Okay. So to tell me this, in your own collecting itself there, what's the driver to buy the next piece?
well, it has an R in front of it, say Rolex. That's the first driver.
First driver Rolex.
Then it's the deal that's put to me at the time.
The deal. Yep.
And I always have an idea of what models that I'm after.
Yes.
But it's got to be, it has an R in front of it, Rolex,
Yes.
the deal,
Yes.
and then the model generally after that. Because I know what sort of models. But like today, we looked at a model that I didn't wake up thinking today I'd look at it. I looked at it, I thought it was kind of cool, and then we...
Doing a bit of homework.
Yeah, and
Checking it out. And
the
just,
one yesterday, we did a bit of homework, did some checking out and stuff,
Yes.
and I just decided to pull the trigger on it. But yeah.
I want to ask you there, Dave. Out of you're impressive. You've got an impressive collection. This is a question. What is your favorite watch you own?
Out of all of them,
Out of all your watches, what is numero uno?
that's a hard question. Out of my gold watches,
Or you can pick a few. Pick three. Say
the
you can't.
white gold Pepsi I find is a very cool watch. I've got
Okay, so
the white gold
that's
Pepsi.
okay. That's one. So let's pick three. What's
Okay.
your three? Or how many? What's the number? How many?
Yeah,
many,
three.
3 or 4? What will you tell me?
The white gold Pepsi.
Well, let's make it 5 pieces out of your collection.
Okay, white gold Pepsi, that's easy.
Yep. So you would say white gold Pepsi.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yellow gold GMT, black dial I've got.
Yellow gold GMT. Yep.
I would have to say the rose gold Daytona.
Okay.
Now,
hang on. Let's get back here. Anything out of vintage? We've got 3 slots used up. We've only got 5 slots.
Yeah, I've got 2 more slots.
Okay.
The full set 1680 I've got
1680 red.
that you helped me get.
Yep. Don't forget, you got Panda.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
And then the next one I'd have to say would be I said the yellow gold Daytona.
We've got yellow gold GMT, white gold Pepsi, rose gold Daytona, 1680 red. Nothing.
I'd say the meteorite dial, white gold meteorite dial I got.
Another Daytona.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have picked Panda in there?
No, because the Panda is something I can get any day of the week. It's just a matter of do I pay a price for it. So don't get me wrong, it's a cool watch. That meteorite dial, you try and find one.
Yes.
A good friend of mine got me that.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's virtually impossible to find.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Where the Panda, I can get
It's almost as hard as the Maserati blue dial. I
Exactly.
believe.
I can get the Panda any time I want. It's just a matter of
Having money.
having the money to
The
pay
money.
for it. Yes. That meteorite dial, I know people who have lusted for that. Dealers who have wanted to look for that.
Yes. Yes.
If I was
Yes.
then to add one more watch to
Mhm.
that,
Yep.
I'd have to say it'd have to be the 16808 nipple dial I just bought.
Oh, the gold one.
Yes. if I get that with a bracelet, which I'm hoping the dealer who sold me the watch will help me get, as well as a decent strap to make so I don't fucking drop it. If I get a gold bracelet to that, that'll go to near the top of the list.
Wow. So that's your
Yes.
Tell me this, okay? That's six pieces. Do you see yourself consolidating smaller pieces? Do you see yourself saying, right, I've reached my collection goals, now I want to...
No, well, when do you reach your
Well, if you
collection
want
goals?
retire, for example, or...
Oh, fuck that.
No, but there's many other things. You might want to get a boat, a yacht. You might want to get a nice...
No, I'm not a boat person, no.
Not a boat person?
Not a yacht person.
There's many cool
I've got
things.
the car I want, so I don't want another car.
Don't want another car. Okay.
No.
Okay, you just... Fair enough. Fair
It's
enough
small.
there.
I've told you that before. It's small.
Yes. Do you ever see yourself crossing the line to the dark side, Paddock or AP? You loved your Vacheron, but...
I did love the Vacheron. I must admit, if I was to buy opportunity to buy one, I would maybe go AP.
Yes.
Purely on the basis that the AP Sports is it is a premium, but it's not the ridiculous premium that the Nautilus is. I'll never get the Nautilus because I
Yes.
just won't bring myself to pay the price.
premium. Yeah,
No.
and you have absolutely no relationship with ADs.
Well,
You don't lick their ass.
No, AD relationship, and a few of my friends, it's all horse shit.
It's all a waste of time and money.
Yeah, like so I know some people who have got some very good relationships with ADs, but to do that, they've got to compromise and buy stuff that they don't possibly want.
Yes.
And ADs,
Yes.
you've always said, aren't your friends.
ADs are not your friends at all, and you cannot compete against customers who buy so much more than you. You are insignificant fly to them.
Yeah. Well,
They will
you
load you
tried
up
to-
with Datejust
yeah.
and other garbage.
You tried to get a relationship with an AD last year, and look how
They
that got
just
you.
go and bit me on the ass. That's exactly it. Well, Dave, thanks for that. That concludes that interview there.
No problem.
And happy collecting.
Yep.
Hi guys, it's Paul Pluta. And today, guys, I would like to talk about a new sponsor, which I'm very proud to have on board. This is the Fur Boutique of Germany. That's correct. And, before you start getting really crazy with the animal libbers and all these crazy left-wing communists out there, I want to say to you, furs have been used by man for hundreds of years for warmth and to show luxury and superiority. And I'm very proud to hook up with Fur Boutique of Germany. That's correct. These people here know quality fur. In fact, I'm going to be ordering a fur coat very, very soon for one of my lady friends. That's correct. Yes, that's correct. So this is fur. I got to be honest with you. This is recycling at its greatest. This is it's a fur. They're selling quality furs in Germany. These are on the pre-owned market. This is like the watches, the Rolex watches. I'm saying buy pre-owned. No different with luxury fur. Luxury fur. I highly recommend it. This company here, they ship Fur Boutique Germany. They ship via DHL Premium. They are quality sellers. They have over 500 fur coats in stock. Large quantities, good quality. This is a chance to live the dream. Come on, guys. We know in the 70s, all these animal libbers and fuckers, they all went nuts. But these fucking little rodents, you befriend these rodents, they bite you. So wouldn't it be nice to make these little fuckers into a fur coat? So I got to be honest with you. I totally support fur. I totally support it. And if you raise the furs in raise these animals in a humane environment, and then you turn them into coats, well, Who am I to say anything wrong with that? We eat meat, we eat cow, don't we? We eat cow. I'm a meat eater. I'm not a lesbian, left-wing vegetarian. No, I need my proteins. I'm very proud to be associated with Fur Boutique Germany, and I stand behind their full range of stock. Thank you. Click on the link down below to visit their store.
Oh. Hey Archie Luxury fans, if you're into luxury, then you gotta be into 66 Buick Rivieras. Check out my son and I, Alex, as we restore this beautiful 66 Buick.
Neighbors are having a picnic, you know, having fun and stuff. Me, I'm doing cars. It's what I've done my whole life.